My neighbor called animal control saying I was abusing dogs, but the officer's reaction when she saw inside my house left everyone speechless. I was giving Bella her medication when 3 vehicles pulled into my driveway, 2 animal control trucks, and a police car. Officer Kathleen stepped out first. Behind her, my neighbor stood in her yard with her phone pointed at my house, already recording. We received multiple reports of animal hoarding and abuse at this address, Officer Kathleen said, holding up a warrant. I need you to step outside and grant us access immediately. My stomach dropped. I'd been expecting this ever since I saw my neighbor taking photos through my fence last week. Of course, I said, my hands shaking. But I need to explain something first. Officer Kathleen's partner cut me off. Sir, we've heard every excuse. We have photos of at least 15 dogs on this property and reports of constant barking at all hours. My neighbor's voice carried across the yard. He brings home new dogs every single week. I've been documenting everything. Someone needs to save those poor animals from whatever he's doing to them. Officer Kathleen put on gloves and started recording on her body camera. How many animals are currently inside? I took a breath. 23 dogs. Her face hardened. That was way over the legal limit for a residential property. We're going in, she said. Her partner called for additional backup while my neighbor narrated for her phone. See? I told everyone something was wrong. You can hear them barking from here. No one keeps that many dogs unless they're running some kind of puppy mill or fighting ring. Officer Kathleen pushed past me into the house. She stopped dead in the entryway. The barking had gotten louder when we entered, but it wasn't desperate or aggressive. It was excited, happy. I flipped on the lights to the converted garage and basement. Officer Kathleen's mouth fell open. Her partner stepped in behind her and froze. The entire space was spotless. 23 dogs in spacious, clean kennels with soft bedding, fresh water, and toys. Every kennel had a laminated card attached with the dog's name, medical history, dietary restrictions, and behavioral notes. A whiteboard on the wall showed a detailed feeding schedule, medication times, and upcoming vet appointments. Officer Kathleen walked slowly through the space, checking each dog. A 3-legged pit bull named Duke wagged his tail. An elderly beagle named Pepper was sleeping peacefully on a heated bed. 2 puppies, recovering from parvo, were in a separate quarantine area with medical equipment I'd borrowed from the vet. What is this? Officer Kathleen asked quietly. I handed her my folder. I run a foster network for the State Rescue Coalition. These are all dogs that came from abuse situations, hoarding cases, or were scheduled to be euthanized. I rehabilitate them and find them homes. Her partner was looking at the medical charts. These are detailed veterinary records. Every dog has been vaccinated, microchipped, and treated. Officer Kathleen stopped at a kennel near the back. Inside was a German Shepherd missing part of his ear. This is Axel, I said. He came from a dogfighting ring that was busted 3 months ago. His new family is picking him up on Thursday. Officer Kathleen's hand went to her radio. I remember this case. I was there when we raided that property. She looked at me with something like awe. You took him? I nodded. I take the ones no one else wants. The ones too traumatized, too sick, or too old. Her partner was looking at photos on the wall. Pictures of dogs with their new families. Thank you letters. Updates from adopters. The different dogs every week your neighbor saw, Officer Kathleen said slowly, were dogs leaving for their forever homes. I nodded. I've placed over 300 dogs in the past 2 years. My neighbor's voice screeched from outside. What's taking so long? Arrest him already? Officer Kathleen walked out to the driveway, and I followed. My neighbor's smug expression started to crack when she saw the officer's face. Ma'am, when did you start making these reports? Officer Kathleen asked. My neighbor lifted her chin. 3 months ago, when I realized what he was doing. Officer Kathleen pulled out her phone and scrolled through something. Did you also contact the families who were adopting dogs from this address? We have complaints from 6 different families saying someone called them claiming their new dogs were being abused. My neighbor's face went red. Someone had to warn them. I felt sick. You sabotaged adoptions for dogs that desperately needed homes? My neighbor backed toward her yard. He's breaking zoning laws. Too many animals. Officer Kathleen's partner spoke up. He has a commercial kennel license and a foster care exemption. Everything is legal. Officer Kathleen looked at the other 2 dogs in her truck, the ones she'd seized earlier that day from an actual abuse case. Then she looked at me and asked if I had space for 2 more.